everyone, how are you going? I'm doing well. I am here with a bit of a mix today. I'll show you a little bit of what I've been playing around with, a specific dye which I didn't really have too much luck on. But before we do that, I've got a little bit of a haul as well, but I just wanted to show you my little nails. I looked everywhere in the shops for some nail strips, and I used to do nail art, acrylic nails and all that years and years ago, and in the garage I've got all my nail gear, and I found these nail foils. I thought, I'm sure I have some somewhere. After going to a few shops, I just gave up. I thought I'm going to have to buy them online, but I don't know how these will go because these are a few years old, so they might not adhere for too long. I've had this for a couple of hours on at the moment, so I thought while they're nice and fresh, I'll make a video. So I can't really give you an honest review on these because they're so old. So if these stay on for a little bit, or even if they don't, I still might buy some new ones and see how they go. I've tried the press on nails and they pop off so easily, so I thought I'd try these. They're a little bit awkward to put on. You just push your cuticles back using a cuticle pusher, buff them up a little bit just to take the shine away. Make sure all your nail polish is off first. Wash and dry them. I always put a bit of nail polish remover on them to dry the nails a little bit, and then apparently you're supposed to heat them up with a hairdryer for about 5 seconds, and that makes the glue a little bit more sticky. I think it adheres to your nails easier, and it's easy to stretch as well. The one thing I found with this is if you heat them too long, when you peel them off, the tips, or the curved bit is where you put close to the cuticle, so that you sort of hold that, but that wants to curl, so it just makes it a little bit more difficult. But it only took me about 10 minutes all up, and then you cut the excess off, sort of tuck them around the sides, the side walls of your nails, and then I just cut them off almost to the nail tip, and then I just buffed them carefully without buffing the top down, and then they came off that way. The instructions say to cut them flush with your nails, but that's not going to look nice. You're going to see the cut marks. It's not going to be very rounded at all. So I thought I would just buff them down and then sort of carefully pull them down, the excess. So I'll be interested to see how long they last for. Obviously doing the dishes and things I'll be putting gloves on, but somehow I think that with these ones it's probably just 1 or 2 day use, and as soon as you have a shower they'll probably come off. So we'll see, but hence why I wanted to do a video with nice nails. With all my crafting and other stuff that I'm doing, I just don't have time to put a lot of nail polish and such on. So just wanted to jazz my nails up. Next I'll just show you what I've been up to. I am finding that I don't like dyes too much. I think they scare me a little bit because I don't really know how to use them. And even something basic like a shaker heart, I had trouble with. So I really should be going on some tutorials and maybe visiting the website of where I purchased these from. This is made in the USA, and I don't even know what brand it is called. Shaker Heart, made in the USA. That's all it says. So anyway, there is a site I can visit, but this is the dye. You just get the big heart and then the smaller one. and I made quite a bit of a mess with mine. So I was just having a fiddle around and just doing these few. It took me a long time. So this one is the bad one, which I'm going to keep. I'm going to hang it on my wall because all the sequins, the little star sequins in there, they're coming out of the plastic at the back. And I don't think I made it right, but the other one's fine. And I had a bit of trouble with the plastic. It doesn't want the die cut. My die machine doesn't want to cut out the plastic properly. So I had to cut around that. But anyway, I used my Winnie the Pooh paper. And it does look cute. And then I put a tassel at the back, at the bottom, at the back. And then a little charm heart. And then I made some of these small, with the small die, made some of these small hearts. And just laid that on the top. Put some bezels at the back, on the top and the bottom, so I can hang it, hang the charms. So that one's going to go on my wall. I love Winnie the Pooh. And this one, I don't know, I might gift out. My niece is having a baby shower in a few weeks, and the theme for her is Winnie the Pooh. She wants to wait to see what she's having, what gender she's having. So I thought this was really sweet. Maybe I'll put that in with a tag. Maybe I'll just keep it for some happy mail. There's nothing wrong with this tag. It's just I think I don't really understand how to use them. And I think it's really cute though. And I put some little heart gemmy there and another little heart there, and this is a tiny heart shaker. So I didn't overdo it with the sequins in there, just little star sequins in the iridescence with purple, white and blue. So they look really pretty, I think. I love that. And then I just seen what I had in my stash. I already had this made up. And so I put the heart on top of that. This is another little shaker which doesn't really shake because I didn't make it wide enough underneath, but that's still alright. I like that. That can go on a project in the future. I like to have things like that handy. And there's another little heart just with paper and the foam sheets. There's another one, and I just had this butterfly cut out that was lying there. So I just jazzed that up a little bit and put some lace at the back of it, so that can be towards another project in the future too. So that's that. And while we're talking about Winnie the Pooh, for the baby shower, this is what I bought my niece. She doesn't watch my channel, so I'm safe. It's the Winnie the Pooh collection, and there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 books, all about Christopher Robin, all about Eeyore, all about Tigger, all about Piglet, all about Pooh. So that was really good value, normally $65, and I got it for $20 or $19.99. So it's all based on Winnie the Pooh, and hence why I might give a heart to her as well. But I haven't finished these tags, almost finished them. I'm not sure how I'm going to finish them off, but it's with the Winnie the Pooh paper again. I just put some frill down the bottom, some velvet trim at the top. This is the green paper, and then the other side has some lace, and I stuck some fabric down with a chain of blue gems and this little tag that I stuck down there where I can write a little message, something like happy reading throughout the years. And there's another little Winnie the Pooh tag, the same sort of thing, different fabric at the back. So I might put these together somehow, and I could even put another bezel on this and put it on the top, and then she can have a Winnie the Pooh themed baby shower gift. So I thought that was cute. So that's that. I also bought myself, that Winnie the Pooh book was from QBD Books, by the way. I also bought myself, because I want to read a couple of classic books that I loved reading in the past. This is The Diary of Anne Frank. And I read this book, I think in year 8 of high school. And it's a very, very good read. I've always wanted to buy this book again. This is obviously a different edition to the one that I read when I was in high school, but it has pictures. It's just a really good story of history, sad, but just interesting to see a girl's perspective. I'll just read you the back, give you a bit of an idea of what it's about. The diary of a young girl remains the single most poignant true life story to emerge from the Second World War. In July 1942, Anne Frank and her family, fleeing the horrors of Nazi occupation, hid in the back of an Amsterdam warehouse. Anne was 13 when the family went into the secret annex, and over the next 2 years she vividly describes in her diary the frustrations of living in such confined quarters, the constant threat of discovery, the hunger and fear. Her diary ends abruptly when in August 1944 she and her family were finally discovered by the Nazis. Anne Frank died in March 1945, aged 15, in Bergen-Belsen concentration camp in Germany. This book provides a deeply moving and unforgettable portrait of Anne Frank, an ordinary and yet an extraordinary teenage girl. So it's just a really good story, and you really get a sense of what Anne went through and what she was thinking and feeling through those 2 years. So that story has never left me, and I'll be happy to read that again. And that was $14, down from $33. So I really need to read a lot more. I just don't seem to have the time, and then when I do, I'm so tired. After a few pages of reading, I fall asleep. So maybe I need to read, even if it's just half an hour here and there, but during the day. But that doesn't stop me. I still fall asleep during the day too. That's the joys of getting older. And lastly, I just thought I would share with you this. I bought from the Reject Shop. And of course, this month I'm not supposed to be buying a lot of craft items, but I have, of course, it always happens. I go past something and I shouldn't have even gone in there to look, but I did. And the reason I bought it is because buying Australian themed paper, it's quite hard to get. You can get some in Kaiser Craft, but this is a set. It was $8, and you get some ephemera with it. I'll just open it. You get some stickers, and then you get the paper pad, and you get the 4 sheets of stickers, 36 sheets of the paper, the 6x6. There's 6 foil sheets in there, and then of course the card, the die cuts, the ephemera. So I'll just quickly show you. And sometimes the paper, the Australian themed paper you do get, sometimes they're not that nice. Like they can make the kangaroos and the koalas look ghastly, in my opinion. But the flowers are pretty, like the proteas and the wattles. There's a wattle and proteas. They're pretty, and I guess I could lacquer them up a bit, shine them up a bit. There's a eucalyptus blue gum, some more proteas, a bottle brush. That's pretty. There's a star and camera, little gold star. 100% Aussie. I love that. A kookaburra, kangaroo, another kangaroo. Oh, look at that! It's got bottle brush on his head. Favourite for wombat. Australia. Family photo. My home, my heart. So I'm glad I got this. Your Australian home. A gum leaf. And kangaroos. It's a little, looks like a little stamp with a koala on it. Oops. Get it right, Dee. Oh, and that's cute. A little koala with a baby. Another house. A cocky. A cuppa with Australia on there by airmail. Or some of these are tiny. So, there's an envelope. Kookaburra. I love this. It's very nice. Butterfly, that's pretty. Return trip Australia, that's cute. A glass dome with bottle brush in there, more birds, more koalas, more stars. So I'm glad I got this, because if I would have waited and decided I wanted after all, it probably would have gone. Look at that map of Australia, that's pretty. I'm going to hoard that one. Exploring our backyard, the outback roads, cute and cuddly, my heart belongs here, Australian adventure road trip. Reminds me of being a kid. And there's a tag. So I think the paper will be just as pretty. I'll just have a quick look through there as well. Okay, so look at that. So I think you get 2 sheets of each design. This looks like a fence. Leaves, gum leaves, that's pretty. It's got the pinks and the greens. Looks like a picnic table cover. Some more little tiny bottle brushes. Oh, that's pretty, the cockies. And the pinks, that's some, looks like bark from a gum tree. Like a blue gum. Or a ghost gum maybe. There's koalas. Wider one. Oh yeah, I've got 2 of those. I thought they did me there. I thought they only gave me 1 koala. So this is just like a fawn colour with some spots through it. More leaves. More proteas. It looks like wood, spots, and proteas, star, map of Australia. Okay, I thought some of the paper would be foiled, but that's fine. I think they were talking about the stickers. And so I didn't think that was too bad for $8. I don't see this. This is the first time I've seen this type of thing in that store, so just get all the No Place Like Home, more Proteas, Oh Happy Days, maps, koalas, kangaroos, wombats, lots of Journey, Good On Ya, birthday hugs, This Makes Me Happy, True Blue, My Mates, Good On Ya, Down Under, Young and Free. Cute. So that's it, guys. That's all I have for you today. So I'll be editing some videos now for both my channels, and hopefully I'll get to craft. I'll be going out tomorrow to see my mum and sister, but hopefully during the week I'll get to craft again. So, happy crafting, everybody. Hope you have a wonderful week, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye for now. Oh, I did forget to tell you. I did forget to show you two things. I was so enthralled in the paper that I forgot to show you what else I bought from the Reject Shop, and this is the confetti embellishments. How cute is that? The big discs in the holographic and some gold glitter stars. That is really pretty. Can't wait to use that in some projects, or even like sending off in amongst some Happy Mail or something, or placing a few pieces in a greeting card. Love that. Skinny pop sticks. So I have the normal regular pop sticks, but I don't have these. So these would be good for mini wands actually, and probably quite a few other projects that might come in handy in the future. And there's 75 in a pack, so that is good. That was, I think, $2, and this one was $3. So that is it, guys. Thanks so much for watching. Take care, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.